Yeah, so we're at the grave here of Bill Monroe, the godfather of bluegrass music in Rosine, Kentucky. We are right around the corner here in the cemetery from the famous Rosine bluegrass jam that happens every Friday night. We're here for that. And Bill Monroe, I believe, is the only musician to ever make it into the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and the Bluegrass Hall of Fame, if I'm correct. And this is his grave right here. I'll tell you what it says. It says, William Bill Smith Monroe, born September 13th, 1911, died September 9th, 1996. Ancestry was Scottish and Dutch. And here's what it says here. It says, William Smith Bill Monroe was the youngest of 8 children born to James Buchanan Monroe and Melissa and Vandiver Monroe at the Monroe home place on Jerusalem Ridge near Rosine, Kentucky, which is about 5 minutes away from here. We were just there, about 3 miles away. As a youngster, Bill worked on the family farm and attended Horton Grade School through the 7th grade. In his spare time, he went fox hunting with his dad and learned to make music from his mother and his uncle, Penn Vandiver. Bill lost his mother when he was 9 years old and his father when he was just 16. After living with his uncle Penn, Bill left his home in Kentucky and began the journey which led him to the creation of bluegrass music and to becoming one of the true legends in the American music industry. In 1935, Bill Monroe married Caroline Minnie Brown. They had 2 children, Melissa and Kathleen Monroe, born September 17, 1936, and James William Monroe, born March 15, 1941. Bill Monroe became a member of the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee in 1939. During his career, he would sell millions of records, win many national awards for his music, and perform at the request of 4 United States presidents. God blessed Bill with a rare musical genius and the willpower and determination necessary to bring his music to millions of fans around the world. For many of those fans and for all of us who are members of his family, Bill Monroe is bluegrass music! ! Walk softly around this grave, for my father Bill Monroe rests here as the blue moon of Kentucky shines on. That's from his son, James William Monroe, 1997. And that's a beautiful tribute. There's no commas in there for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, which makes it a little challenging to read out loud and not sound like a complete moron, but hope I did okay with that. And rest in peace, Bill Monroe.